If you were advising a CEO ahead of a change of ownership, let's assume that they've not gone through a change of ownership before, what are the questions that they should be asking that most don't?
Yeah, no, good question, Natasha. I think most CEOs that are new in that kind of process underestimate what an M&A process really means for them. Time-wise, obviously there's a lot of time involvement for the management beside their normal day-to-day business. It really means oftentimes working long hours and also, of course, making your team aware of what is really required from the team. So in the end, it's really presenting the management team in the best shape that you can. That's the key tool for the management in that process. The management presentation, which is the first time when the management is really also introduced to the new acquirer. And that will even be an inflection point for many investors, especially for financial investors, whether the management team is really appreciated, whether they will continue with the process or not. For a financial buyer, the management team in the management presentation is key and the performance is key. So are they passionate? Do they really answer questions properly? Are they orchestrated? Is it a management team that is already proven, right, in terms of success? Or is it a newly composed management team? So you should ask questions as a CEO, especially around that. How can I really also leave a very good impression in the management presentation? Obviously, also being prepared to work long hours, compose your team in the right manner, and obviously also be deeply rooted in your industry, into competitors, technology, products, and markets, because this will be really challenged typically along the process.
And I know all processes are different, but I'm interested to know if there are any sort of common surprises inside a post deal that come up kind of routinely, whether that's operationally, culturally, or in leadership expectations.
Well, there are many surprises. Every deal is different, and all these categories that you mentioned have many examples that I could mention. Take, for example, the synergies that typically are overestimated, right? I would say in many deals, at least, by a strategic acquirer. So when they then see, look, obviously after deal or post closing, the synergies are more difficult to get captured, then you see that the preparation maybe was not done properly in due diligence. But then it's too late. So surprises are there every day in M&A, because M&A, as we said, means change. Change means uncertainty and surprises. So that's even a definition.